Pumpkins, with their deep autumnal hues and connections to harvest season, Halloween, and cozy fall traditions, hold a special place in literature. They often symbolize transformation, abundance, or even a bit of magical whimsy. From stories steeped in folklore to modern-day narratives, pumpkins play a part in shaping the atmosphere of these tales, grounding them in themes of nature, change, and celebration. Here are 10 novels where pumpkins either feature prominently or add a distinct touch to the setting and plot. Number 1. The Pumpkin Rollers by Elmer Kelton. Elmer Kelton's book, published in 2011, is a Western novel set in Texas during the 1800s. It follows the story of Trey McLean, a young cowboy trying to find his way in a changing frontier. The term pumpkin rollers refers to inexperienced farm boys who move west in search of a better life. Kelton's novel explores the contrast between rural farm life and the wildness of the frontier, with pumpkins symbolizing the characters' agricultural roots. Through this lens, Kelton delivers a rich tale of ambition, personal growth, and the trials of frontier life. Number 2, Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks, was published in 2019. This graphic novel, Pumpkinheads, set during the final night of a pumpkin patch's fall festival, is a heartwarming and charming story of friendship and young love. Deja and Josiah, seasonal best friends who work at the pumpkin patch, are about to part ways as they prepare for college. The novel takes readers on a fun, nostalgic journey through the patch's various autumn-themed attractions, from pumpkin pie to a corn maze. Rowell and Hicks capture the magic of the harvest season and the bittersweetness of endings, with pumpkins at the center of this delightful, visually enchanting narrative. Number 3, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, by Washington Irving. Few books feature pumpkins as famously as Washington Irving's short story, first published anonymously in 1820, as part of the sketchbook of Geoffrey Crayon, Gent. Set in a small village along the Hudson River, this gothic tale of the superstitious schoolteacher Ichabod Crane and the spectral headless horseman climaxes with the image of a flying pumpkin. The pumpkin, often depicted as the horseman's missing head, is a symbol of both fear and humor in this classic American ghost story. Irving's use of the pumpkin adds a touch of eerie whimsy to the novel's chilling atmosphere, making it an enduring symbol in Halloween lore. Number 4, The Pumpkin Patch Parable by Liz Curtis Higgs. This heartwarming children's book by Liz Curtis Higgs, published in 2006, uses pumpkins as a central metaphor for spiritual transformation. Tells the story of a farmer who selects a pumpkin, cleans it, carves it, and lights it from within, drawing parallels to the Christian faith and the idea of inner beauty and worth. Though written for a younger audience, the novel's message of renewal and light resonates with readers of all ages, making it a beloved seasonal favorite during the fall months. Number 5, The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. While The Halloween Tree, first published in 1972 by Ray Bradbury, doesn't center solely on pumpkins, these play a significant role in the novel's depiction of Halloween traditions. The story follows 8 boys who embark on a time-traveling journey to discover the origins of Halloween, guided by the mysterious Mr. Moundshroud. Along the way, pumpkins, as symbols of both death and life, appear in various forms, from glowing jack-o'-lanterns to ancient harvest celebrations. Bradbury's poetic prose and exploration of seasonal mythology give pumpkins a haunting yet magical presence in this classic tale. Number 6, The Biggest Pumpkin Ever by Stephen Kroll. In The Biggest Pumpkin Ever, published in 1984, author Stephen Kroll spins a light-hearted tale of 2 mice, Clayton and Desmond, who both try to grow the biggest pumpkin in town without realizing they are working on the same one. Their competition turns into cooperation as they work together to create the most enormous pumpkin for the village Halloween festival. This delightful children's story emphasizes teamwork, patience, and the joy of fall traditions, with pumpkins as the ultimate symbol of harvest time pride and community. Number 7, Spookly the Square Pumpkin by Joe Troiano. Joe Troiano's Spookly the Square Pumpkin, first published in 2001, is a heartwarming children's story about being different and embracing what makes you unique. In a patch full of round pumpkins, Spookly stands out for his square shape. When a storm threatens the pumpkin patch, Spookly's differences become his strength as he saves the day. The pumpkin in this tale is not just a symbol of autumn, but also of individuality, teaching young readers about acceptance and the importance of diversity. Number 8, The Perfect Pumpkin Pie by Denis Kazay. Denis Kazay's The Perfect Pumpkin Pie, first published in 2005, blends humor and spooky elements in a tale about a grumpy old man, Mr. Wilkerson, who rises from the grave in search of the perfect pumpkin pie. This children's book adds a playful twist to Halloween themes, featuring a ghostly protagonist who haunts the living until his culinary cravings are satisfied. Pumpkins, in the form of pies, are central to the plot, embodying both the comfort of home-cooked food and the silliness of holiday traditions. Number 9. Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shea Ernshaw. This book, published in 2002, is an enchanting continuation of the world from The Nightmare Before Christmas, inspired by the Tim Burton film, centering on Sally Skellington, the newly crowned Pumpkin Queen of Halloween Town. The novel takes readers beyond the iconic holiday world they know, shifting the focus from Jack Skellington to Sally as she navigates her new role as Queen and wife of the Pumpkin King. Fans of The Nightmare Before Christmas will find plenty of familiar elements, but Earnshaw's tale also deepens and expands the universe, giving Sally the spotlight she deserves, filled with eerie beauty, adventure, and heartfelt moments. Number 10. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, by Charles M. Schulz and Kara McMahon. This beloved storybook is based on the classic 1966 film, written and illustrated by Charles M. Schulz, the creator of the iconic Peanuts comic strip. This timeless story brings readers into the heartwarming and humorous world of Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Linus, and the rest of the Peanuts gang during Halloween. The plot follows Linus, who is convinced that on Halloween night, the mysterious and mythical figure known as the Great Pumpkin rises from the most sincere pumpkin patch to deliver presents to all the good boys and girls. Linus's unwavering belief in the Great Pumpkin leads him to sit in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night, awaiting its arrival while others, including his skeptical sister Lucy and friend Charlie Brown, go trick-or-treating. Beautifully illustrated, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown captures the whimsical spirit of Halloween and remains a favorite for readers of all ages. Pumpkins, with their bright colors and strong ties to autumn, add a touch of magic, warmth, or even mystery to these stories. Whether used as metaphors for growth and transformation, or as festive symbols of the harvest season, they bring a rich, seasonal flavor to each of these novels. These books capture the essence of pumpkins as more than just decorative gourds. They represent resilience, individuality, and the changing of seasons.